What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new Minecraft Bedrock Edition video where today I'm going to be teaching you how you can do warps in your servers, realms, or just the normal single player world in general. So do note for this you will need to have cheats on and you will need to have 1.16 or higher because obviously that's when full NPC compatibility has been enabled. Now do note that you will need to use the NPC command, or you can do the spawn egg. There's two different ways of spawning NPCs. So the first way, which is obviously doing /summon NPC, and it'll summon in the exact same location that you typed it. Now the other way is to get the spawn egg. You can get the spawn egg by doing /give at p spawn underscore egg. You can enter your amount and the data ID is 51. So there you go. As you can see, I got a spawn NPC spawn egg, and you can use this to put it anywhere in the world. Now, before we actually get started with the tutorial, I just want to say thank you for 6K views on the last NPC tutorial. A lot of you found that helpful, so I thought I'd do another one. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if this tutorial helps you, and turn on notifications so that you'll know when the next tutorial happens. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, we have our new friend NPC over here. We can go ahead and rename it. They actually updated the naming system, so now it's less glitchy. So we can name this tutorial, and as you can see, it actually changes. It doesn't like glitch out. If you remember from the last tutorial, like the name would like change a bunch of times, or it would like delete some letters when I saved it. But now it actually types out exactly how you want it. So you can change the skin as well down here to whichever type you want. But yeah, we'll just have our scientist tutorial. We're ready to go. So again, if you do want to get rid of them, as you just saw before, in creative mode, just punch them and they will go away. But if you do it in survival mode, it won't punch. If you punch them, they won't go away. So we'll just use this again as a little demonstration real quick. As you can see, if we tap it or click it, it doesn't do anything in survival. So your NPCs are good to go if you're like doing a survival realm or something like that, then they won't be able to break it. So let's go ahead and get started with our warps. So you want to go to advanced settings here, and you want to go to add command. So this is the setting where you can add like basically a command block command. It's basically like a command block except it's in an NPC. So you can use a teleport command in here the same way you were to in a command block. So let's say we wanted to warp, I don't know, let's just find something. We'll use that tree. We'll do this treehouse over here, even though it's not actually a treehouse. We'll just call it a treehouse warp. So let's say we wanted to get here quickly without having to keep walking back and forth to the village. We just mark our coordinates, which is 403-71363. So 403-71363. Those are the coordinates in which we want to add to the NPC because we want to fast travel. So now let's go ahead and head back to our NPC over here. If we can find them again, yep, there we go. And you want to insert the command TP at P, which is the player who will be pushing the NPC, 403-71363. 403-71363. So that is the place that it'll teleport us to. And you want to enable button mode. Button mode will allow them to press the button and actually TP to that area that you want. So let's say we just name it treehouse. And even though it's not a treehouse, but you know, it's the same thing. So we can just do that. There we go. Treehouse. Now if you go back, it should be saved. And then you can edit the dialogue to say something. So you can say, these are the warps you can use for this world that may be helpful to you. So that's what you can type. You can type anything in here, but I'm just using this as an example. So there we go. And so now if we go into survival mode here, and we go click on the NPC, as you can see there's a button down here that says treehouse, exactly like how you saw it in the creative mode interface, except you can't edit anything. So now let's go ahead and press the treehouse button, and as you can see, we quickly warp to the treehouse. Now let's say we want to go back from the treehouse to back to the NPC area. So we just summon another NPC over here. There we go. We'll give you the same skin, name you tutorial 2, and add a command tp at p. I don't remember what the coordinates were, so we're gonna just go back and find it, which is back at this village over here. We'll mark down those coordinates, and then we should be able to fast travel between the village and the little tree. So we'll just say the coordinates are 534, 72179. So 534, 72179. There we go. Now we have those coordinates marked. We can head back to the treehouse, set up another NPC there, and then whenever we're done with like the treehouse and stuff, we can go back to the village where the rest of our stuff may be. So let's go ahead and insert the coordinates 534, 72, and what was the last number? 179. So we'll go do that. Button mode, return to a village. So we'll just save it that, and it should be saved now. So if we go back into survival mode here, as you can see, return to village. It might not fit because there's too many letters, so we can edit it a bit, I guess. Advanced settings, return. I'll just say return village then if it can't fit. So there we go. Go back to game mode S, as you can see, return village. We hit that, and as you can see, now we have fast traveled between the treehouse and the village. So we can just keep doing this. We can go to here, we can go to here, and as you can see, it makes it a whole lot easier. So yeah, that's pretty much it for warps. You can set up multiple of them as well. Like, it doesn't have to be only one. You can set up multiple. So I'll show you an example of using multiple. We can set up another command, tp at p. You want to make sure you have at p, because if you don't have at p, it's going to teleport the villager. So let me reinforce that you need at p, because at p means whoever's pushing the button will be teleported and not the villager itself. So you can do tp at p, I don't know, 100, 70, 100, and we can say random area. And so now, if we were to go back into game mode S, there would be 2 buttons. So the buttons increase as you add more. I think you can add up to 6 in total. So that's about 6 easy warps that you can use with a single NPC. Obviously, you can just put the second NPC there if you really want to go back and forth, but if you're just like going to one place, then you can use one. But yeah, so basically, that's about it. Tune in, don't forget to like if you liked. Check out the NPC tutorial playlist if you would like to catch similar tutorials like this in the future. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you all in the next one.